Hello, everybody. It's your boy AT2 here, and this is the first live that we're doing for my new podcast, Talk to Me. So, Talk to Me basically was going to be my podcast that I have where I have different guests on. We talk about different things that are going on in the world, no matter from politics to life, relationship, it doesn't matter. This week, I wasn't able to find a guest, so I was all like, why not have myself be the guest? So I came up with the great idea. Why don't I also do it live? And this is something that I kind of been tiptoeing on for a while regarding whether or not I wanted to speak on this. But I was originally gonna say Denot's flunkies, and then I was like, no, I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. So what I did was then change it to Denot's disciples. Um, and the reason being is because there's always this thing out there, and you guys probably heard this before, when mad bitches link up. And so I kind of felt like that's what has been happening within the last couple of months is the mad bitches link up. And I don't want to necessarily say that I was a part of it, but I did play into it, you know? I did. To be fair, I played into it. So again, this is live. What's up, everybody, for being here? I see Stephanie, Angela, Tasha, Winnie. Hello. Carl's in the building. Shout out to Carl. What's up? My opinion, not yours. Winnie. Hello. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first, I like to start out with my wish. Usually I ask my guests on my show, what's their one wish? Um, Today my wish is that we don't go to war with Iran. I think that it is ridiculous that we are even contemplating going to war with another country. And mind you, this isn't something that any of us want to go to war with Iran. And especially if this is Israel war, then it needs to be Israel's war and not ours. And we got a man who's very incompetent and who is playing games with nukes and all this other stuff. And it's all like, no, this is not a game. Like, nobody needs to be sacrificed for anybody's selfish whatchamacallit, selfish endeavors and trying to overthrow a regime and change. No, we're way smarter than that now. We don't want to be a part of that. And I want to say something else too. For those of you who voted for this man, I hope you get STDs. Anyway, moving on. Uh, and hello, everybody coming in the room. This is live. This podcast is live, you guys. So, why don't we start out with hePaints? She was kind of like the first one initially that kind of came from Denot's camp, right? So, and again, I want to say this too, because this is also healing. This is reflection and healing for me, and hopefully it'll be healing to her as well too. I want to say this: no matter what happened between me and hePaints, I will say that I was there to help that lady. There was actually somebody who had to break it down for me. And they were like, AT2, you were there to basically help her in the time that she was in need. And not that I needed to quote unquote save her or anything like that. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, AT2 is the greatest and he saves everybody, even though he does. I don't want to make it seem like that. However, I was there when she needed someone to vent to or somebody to talk to and to get her through whatever she was going through. Because again, this guy is very good with his words and he can manipulate you and make you think things. And then if you're a person who, if he tells you you can only stick by me and you can only be with me and you can't look at anybody else, then you will be blinded and believe that the world is against him. And so these people have been under this thought process that, oh, everybody's against him. They're all trying to set him up. They're all trying to brigade his platform and all this other all this other stuff. You will believe that if you don't look at the other side of the coin and seeing what he's doing in return, you know? So with knowing that, I understand that okay, these people were literally brainwashed. Now, we can make the argument, you guys, okay, they were brainwashed. However, these are grown ass people. These aren't little kids. These aren't, young adults. These are grown ass people being manipulated by a guy they don't even know or somebody on the internet, right? But it can happen to anybody. I mean, we have Maggie believing that she joined a cult through her kitchen. Yes, through her kitchen. She believed that she joined a cult, but I digress. And shout out to everybody coming in the room. Please hit the like button. I appreciate that. Please, thank you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Remember, this is the backup channel. Okay, so as we continue, um, she paints. I had a good time with her. I will say that I had a good time talking with her. We had a lot of different discussions about life. It wasn't all just about him. It was about life in general. And I still stand on, I was honestly genuine. I didn't see this as a revenge plot to get back at him. I was honestly genuine. I was like, listen, you've been through some traumatic shit with this guy. I know what he does. He talks to you crazy. It's still a thing where he feels like he can talk to anybody any kind of way. And it's so like, no, you can't. And I want to say something. I want to apologize to myself. I want to apologize to myself that I ever allowed anybody to talk to me crazy. That was unacceptable. From now on, people have to talk to me the way that I want to be talked to. Anybody who gets slightly out of turn or try to put me in my place or try to no, it's unacceptable. So I want to let you guys know that from here on out. And in return, I expect you guys to let me know how to treat you and how to talk to you as well too. I should not be talking to you crazy and you shouldn't be talking to me crazy. So I want to let you guys know directly that that's how I feel. So all love from here on out. But talk to me the way I want to be talked to, and I'll talk to you the way you want to be talked to. Fair? Okay. So, anyway, so coming from the experience that she had with him, we had things in common with the way that he would say certain things, or like we all kind of been through this. We all kind of been through this thing of like how he treats you and how he tries to say like, oh, you need to do this, or you can't be my friend, or you can't do this. Like we all been through this shit. It's just that we never talked to each other about it or actually got into a group chat and we're like, well, did he say this to you? Yeah, he said this. Did he say this? Yeah, he did say that. We never really talked about it. So talking to these people kind of like individually, and I want to subtract Carl out of this. I haven't talked to Carl about the not ever. To be fair, if Carl is watching right now, I have not talked to Carl about the not at all. But I can put Ralph in this situation. I have talked to Ralph. Obviously, you guys see it on this channel, right? But allowing someone to try to control you and try to manipulate you and tell you what you can and can't do, and especially somebody who's not giving you any kind of money, is crazy. So again, I want to apologize to myself for letting anybody thinking that they'll be able to talk to me crazy, right? Secondly, I think with She Paints, I don't know the exact relationship. I thought it was like just a subscriber to content creator relationship. I do think that it was a little deeper than what was led to be believed. Um, I do think that this lady might have been in love with him. And this is not me trying to be shady, you guys. This is just me speaking from the heart. I do think that this lady might have been in love with him. I didn't believe it at first, but knowing the outcome of like how she went back to him and like was talking to him, whether it was not about Lady Tattoo having her phone number or not, just knowing that she reached out to a man who literally threatened her, try to dox her, try to threaten her livelihood, her job, and knowing that she went back to talk to this man lets me know that there's some kind of trauma. Whatever the trauma is, I hope that she works through it and gets through it. And it seems like she is doing good. Believe it or not, I never unsubscribed from her YouTube channel. I'm still actually subscribed to her YouTube channel. So she doesn't post videos, but I'll see her community tabs come up on my timeline, right? Let me take a drink. I'll see her community tabs come up on my timeline, right? And it'd be like, oh, I'm taking a hike. Oh, I'm having a barbecue. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. And I'm kind of like, bitch, nobody give a fuck what you doing. I know I'm going to hell for that one. But I'll be like, man, nobody give a fuck what you doing. Like, we don't care, lady. We don't care. But, I'm happy that she enjoying her life. And let me clarify something. The reason why I'm saying I don't care is because I think she's doing this to like be all like, oh, see, you guys are gonna miss me. Look what I'm doing. I'm enjoying my life and you guys are miserable. I feel like she's doing it to be shady. So that's why I made the comment that I made. I think she's doing it to be shady. Like, go look at her. If she paints with a $sign, go look at her shit, right? And you'll see like these posts like, oh, I'm on a hike. Oh, I'm in Colorado. Oh, I'm in the country. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, I'm doing that. And it's kind of like, who are you impressing? Like, nigga, I don't even like nature and I'm fat. So I'm not interested in going on any hikes or going here or going there. Like, yeah. Now you tell me the food that you eat, I'll be interested, but telling me you going on hikes and shit like that, oh, okay. All right. But yeah, I'm not jealous, so she can stop. But maybe it's not for me. Maybe that's her way of healing. Ding 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 ding. That's her way of healing, of showing or telling us about her life. And if it makes her happy, it makes her happy. I can't knock that. But I hope it's not for the latter of trying to make us jealous. I hope it's not that, because it's not working. Like I said, I'm fat. I'm not going on any hikes or going to the beach or doing this. No, I'm not doing that. So I hope I hope that she's just doing that, just sharing a part of her life. But then it's like, you didn't want to be a part of the YouTube mess, so why are you now sharing your life? I don't know. It's confusing. It's very confusing. But anyway, I will say this. My discussions with her earlier on were great. I had no intuition that she was trying to plot or do anything. I mean, listen, anybody who has a falling out with that man and then they come to AT2, I'm a little leery, right? And thank you, Libra. She said, for those of you listening, she said, AT2, you are not fat, you husky. Thank you. I appreciate that. and again, you guys, I'm a comedian. I make jokes. Anytime anybody comes over, there is a little inkling like, okay, they're just here to try to get information, or they're trying to make Denat jealous, obviously, right? And does it work? Yeah, it worked. Thank you, Big Bone. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, my opinion, not yours. Yeah, Big Bone. And shout out to everybody coming in the room. Yeah, so I understand that there could be a little pettiness to it. And maybe it's not genuine as far as like, oh, I really want to support you. I really want to make sure you're like, I believe like the money was just to be all like, hey, look at what he's getting. This could have been yours, but you messed up. So now I'm giving him the money and, all this other stuff. So I understood it, but there was still like a genuineness to me where I didn't ask for it. Like, I wasn't all like, "Ooh, can you give me money? Can you do this? Can you do that?" I'll be all like, "Hey, for example, I'm going to Reno. Oh, well, I'm gonna make sure I bless you so you have a good time in Reno." Excuse me, I had a burp. I appreciated that. Thank you. Oh, I want to get back into doing vocal lessons. 500. Be all like, "Hey, is this what you need?" I was like, "Oh, thank you." I appreciated that. And also, going back to, I believe I started vocal lessons in February. Yeah, February. So it's almost been 6 months now. July will be 6 months. So, I mean, it gave me my start. Now, the 500, definitely would cover a couple of months, but I've been paying them on since then. So it wasn't all like, oh, I'm gonna continue paying for no, no, no. It wasn't that. So let's be clear. Let's be clear. I'm grateful for everything, but let's not make it seem like, oh, I did everything for you, and without me, you would be nothing, blah, blah, blah. No matter how much was given, I still make most of my money off of ad revenue. I've never been one of those people to have people pay my rent or to do certain things for me. Like, I have been blessed in a way where people want to look out for me and want to take care of me. And hePaints was just one of those, but it was never I'm paying your rent, I'm gonna make sure this and that. Shit. I wasn't like Ralph. I didn't get a car. Shit, if I knew she was giving out cars like Oprah, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, I would have got me a new car, you know? And now I'm trying to, but no, I probably wouldn't have got a new car, because right now what I'm doing, this is why I talk about my credit and stuff like that, because right now I'm working on my credit score. It's at, it went down a little, but it's in the 600s though. My credit is in the 600s now. Thank God. But it went down a little, but it's still in the 600s. But I'm trying to get it up to 700 so then I can go back to the lot and um yeah, yeah. Because trust me, when you get a car and you do not have good credit, you will be paying an arm and a leg monthly. You will be paying an arm and a leg monthly. Like, my arm and leg is missing. Actually, all my legs is missing. I ain't got no legs. That's how much. Yeah, you pay a lot. But hey, she pays. Let me say let me say that. But yeah, end of the summer, new ride, all that. So spoiler alert. Anyway, moving on from that. But yeah, I felt like, well, damn, maybe I should have asked for more and shit like that. But that's not in me to like use people. Like, if I need something, I need something. I'm not too proud to beg at all. But my thing was like, couple of things, right? I never wanted her to say, oh, look what I did for him. I did X, Y, and Z. And I never want to use somebody, because my thing was like, what if this lady is like senile and she's like this old lady who, is at home, she's bedridden, and she using up all her retirement money on us, and then like her kids sue us, come after us because we done manipulated this old lady who's bedridden, and she can't listen, my mind just be thinking, y'all. And I don't think the lady is bedridden. I think she's mobile, and I think she does do things. But I just was thinking, like, what if her kids come after us and then want all the money back and stuff like that? So I did keep tabs of like how much, just in case her kids come back and sue me. I don't know about the other people, but then on the other hand, I was like, shit. If this fool got 10,000, damn, I should have asked for way more. Ralph done got cars and shit. Like, yo, I'm telling y'all, I feel I should have asked for more. Damn it. Let me see what y'all been saying in here. And shout out to everybody watching this live. We are live, baby. We are live. Can we even get a new car right now with all these Listen. Listen, I was gonna get a car off the lot, but it definitely was gonna be used, just like my last one. It's going to be used. The internet is crazy place. There are a lot of different people on here. Yep. What's up, Ronnie? Baby, you gotta let grown people be grown people. Yep. Mm-hmm. What's up, Benita? Angela, I opened a credit card and I don't know why, but my score dropped 30 points. I have zero balance on the cards. Oh, and that's the other thing, because you're not using the cards. That's why you got to use them. Tierra said, so hePaints is low key a sugar mama. Yes, she was a sugar mama. And I'll say this. I know we make jokes about her and Donat and stuff like that having some kind of relationship. She never physically came on to me. I don't know if it's because I'm ugly and fat, but she never came on to me or said or suggested anything. So she was just, a nice person. So I want to be clear, because I don't want anybody to get it misconstrued. And I would sell my body for money. So, I'm not above that, but that is what it is. If she paints the she devil, yes, Joy, yes. And I don't even want to call her a devil. I don't want to call her a devil. Um, a horny old lady, yes, but I don't want to call her a devil though. Chewin says, so did she come to you saying she wants to get back at Denat, or did she genuinely need your help? She never said, "Oh, I'm gonna get back at him," but it was implied like, oh, we would say things like, oh, I know he's mad that, you sent that super chat or something like that. But it was never like, oh yeah, we gonna get this motherfucker, we gonna drive him. It was not. I want to clarify, it was never like that. At least from my end, it was never like that. From her end, she probably was all like, oh yeah, I know he gonna come running back to me because I love him. All these people love him, y'all. They love him. The only person that didn't love him like that was Ralph. That's the only person. Other than that, I love him. That's all. That's how they acted. What's up, Ray? Laugh out loud. You are not fat. Thank you. Ray has met me in person, so yeah. But they love to call me fat ass AT2. Like that's like my nickname, fat ass AT. Listen, out of all the names they have called me, I'll take fat ass AT2. The other ones are actually worse than a lot of the other. Yeah, I'll take fat ass AT2. Yeah, I'll take that. So anyway, let's continue. But yeah, granted, let's move on from She Paints. There's no beef, no drama, no nothing. I honestly cherish the short time that we've known each other. I want you to live your life. I don't want you to live your life for us. So you can stop all those timeline posts about you hiking and going to beaches. You can stop that. I want you to live your life for you. That's what I want you to do. She Paints, I honestly love you. Thank you for the great entertainment for the last couple of months. Yeah, no hard feelings, no nothing, no beef, no taco, no nothing. We ain't beefing. Don't even worry. It's all love from here. Oh, that's my phone. Who is? Oh, hold on. Hold on. That might be She Paints. Hold on. I might be getting cussed out right now. Hold on. We about to have a live exclusive. Exclusive. Did she cuss me? Oh no. Okay. Y'all, I'm in like 3 different group chats and I don't know why. Yeah. Anyway, actually I'm in 3 different group chats that are like within the same people. I'm in more group chats than that, but I'm in 3 group chats with the same people. I don't know why there's 3 different groups. I don't know. I don't get it. Uh anyway. Oh, he called her she devil. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate that. Okay. Oh, and then hey, let's go to Lady T since she has a lot to say. Lady T said, "Yeah, you don't want to fall out with her because you want that money. I never would have sent you 100. F, I guess that means F you weirdo, weirdo as okay, all right, whatever. Um, but I'm not getting money. The last time I got money from She Paints was March 31st. So that point is invalid. But let's talk about Lady T since we want to go there. That's completely fine. I have hate group chats. Oh, okay, okay. I was all like, you saying me I have hate group chats? Okay. So Lady T, aka Lady Tattoo. So Lady Tattoo has been doing like community posts about me, and I guess she's upset about what I said on my show. And I didn't say anything wrong. And I guess she was trying to say, well, the video that I was talking about you was on this. No, no, no. It was a recent video. Unless it was a re-uploaded video, it was a recent video when you was calling me Ninja Turtle and stuff like that. And listen, I'm fine with all the shade and stuff like that. My thing is like, if you can say it, then you can also, I can also dish it back. I don't know. I guess you were under the impression that I'm a punk. I'm just looking for the punk in the room because it's not me, but I'm not. And so I will always defend myself and I will always clap back. Now, whether or not you took it personal or not, that's on you. Like I said, you are a little backwards and frontwards and side to side, because don't forget, you did reach out to me for an interview, and then I didn't do the interview, and then you went back to him after that. So any pause that I have as far as, you know, doing a show or going on your show or having you on my show is rightfully so. If you chose to go back to him afterwards, that is my opinion. And my opinion is always valid. So if I don't want you on my show or I choose to, and granted, when I went up on your panel, good time. But that doesn't reciprocate like, oh, okay, well, you can come on my show and then we can do like, no. That doesn't mean anything. If I'm hesitant, I'm hesitant. And that's it. But I will say this. Whether or not you choose to go back to him or not is your choice. I wouldn't be mad at you. Is that Victoria? Victoria, be nice in here. Don't be talking crazy. I will block you. I think I blocked you on the main channel, but I unblocked everybody. Victoria, you the one who flip-flopped because you were on. Oh, let's talk about it. Interruption. Victoria is one of those that flip back and forth. Remember, she was Jaguar Wrong. That was her channel name, Jaguar Wrong, right? Let me highlight her comment. She was Jaguar Wrong, right? So this lady had a falling out with me 2 times. She turned on me 2 times because of him. So she's one of those flip-flopper subscribers. We're going to do a whole separate show on these flip-flop subscribers, right? So these flip-flop subscribers will turn on you at a drop of the dime. Victoria is one of those subscribers that will drop on you at a drop of the at a drop of a dime. She will turn on you. So I don't trust anybody like that. Anybody who flip-flops back and forth, I don't know if she's still cool with Denat or not, but I bet you she flipped on him too. So you know, take your flip-flopping cartwheel back wheel backdrop ass somewhere else, because I'm not playing those games with those flip-flop blah, 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 blah. No, we're not playing those games. No flip-flopping over here. You did it twice and that's it. Like once you do what you know, cheat me once, shame on you. Cheat me. Wait, what is it? Not cheat me. What the hell is it saying, y'all? Somebody tell me. Oh, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. All them backflips and cartwheels. No, cartwheel backflip your ass up out of here. No. All that going back and forth. No. Because you had no reason to even turn on me. You had no reason to backflip, flip-flop, backflip, cartwheel. You had no reason to do that at all. I never was disrespectful to you. You even sent me a super chat apologizing to me the first time you turned on me. And then you did it a second time. You're not going to be able to do it a third time. And especially for a powderhead. If you want to be over there with that powderhead, then be over there with that powderhead. Damn it. What's up, Rosie? Yeah, fool me. Yeah, that's what it is. I said cheat me, fool me. And here's the thing. When AT2 goes off, y'all be like, oh, AT2 doing it again. He going crazy. Oh, he's crazy. And it's all like, no, I'm not crazy. Y'all choose to ignore the things that people do to me. I'm one of those people, like, once you say, Once you say, hey, AT2, I'm down with you, I'm cool with you, I'm like, hey, we ride or die. But once you start doing some shady, the wonky shit, no, you gotta go. No, no, you gotta go. Like, that's not right. Just because I'm a content creator doesn't mean that I'm not a fucking human being. I'm a fucking human being before I am a content creator. Let me just tell you that. All right. So continue on with Lady T. So, we made jokes about Lady T because she got the tattoo on her neck. But here's the thing, even the joke that I was saying, like I was saying that she should, like, every time she dates a new man, she should get a new neck tattoo and shit like that. That could be like her moniker. Like, I'm great with marketing. Like, she should change her name to Lady Tattoo. That should be her name. And she should change the every time she's dealing with a new dude, change the name on her neck. That can be like her signature and shit like that. That would be funny. That would be hilarious. Even if it was like a fake tattoo, she could do that. And she should be telling stories about how she be dating different people and doing this and that. Like, that would be funny. That's more her because she has that ratchetness inside of her that will work, She's very much like that. You can't forget that she came from the Christian rock sector. So all those people are, crazy. And like I said, she country and backwards and frontwards all at the same time. So you can't trust somebody like that. But her telling her ratchet love stories and shit like that, she'd be perfect for that. And I still think the lady is funny. Don't get me wrong. I still think she is funny. Is she a little weird and crackheadish? Yes. But I think that lady is fucking funny as fuck. I will not lie about that. But you are crazy if you think that you can be able to talk about me and then I can't make a joke back and then you get offended when I make something back. I can see why I did not left your ass because you are motherfucking crazy. And listen, there's still no hate between me and her. There's no hate. Like I said, this is the only response that I'm giving on the podcast. But yeah, as far as addressing it on my main channel, all that, nah. No, thank you. No, thank you at all. Okay. So last up is Carl. Now, I will tell you this. I'm very impressed by Carl because like I said, I have not talked to Carl about the Not at All. What made me send follow Carl on Instagram was actually Lady T, because Lady T was all like, hey, Carl would love to come up on your channel and kind of tell his side of the story, blah, 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 blah. And I was all like, I don't know about that because, you guys are liable to go back to him. And it's just a safety precaution. And I felt like, you know what? I don't really know Carl. I haven't had a conversation. So let me follow him. So I followed him off of an honest gesture, So I was all like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and just follow him. And like I said, I've never had a conversation about the not with him. So I will say that. So Carl has been straightforward or whatever. I do throw him in the category of like, oh, he probably was in love because he gave this nigga $200. So I think he's in love. Hey, I bought some nachos and y'all said I was in love. So if this nigga giving $200, then what do you call that? It is what it is. And listen, I'm always gonna tell you a joke, but I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I might tell you a joke, but I ain't gonna tell you a lie. But hey, it is what it is. But as far as me and Carl, we have no beef, no nothing. I don't think he liked being in the title of this video, but hey, it is what it is. And whatever Carl's experience was with him, I don't know if he's still going to share it or not, but hopefully at the end of the day, he just keeps doing his thing. He's in Dubai, he's living the life, getting peed on and shitted on by Prince and kings and emperors out there. I'm just kidding. But they said the rumor about Dubai, right? Like how you get a trip to Dubai, you get you got to get shitted on and pissed on by a king or a prince or something like that. So I'm the only one who heard about that. Grown woman, defend me, please. I know I ain't the only one who heard of that. Yes, Foreign Bay, this is live, baby. We live. AT2, you out here making friends again. Okay, so how I know like they do that when they go to Dubai, right? So everybody wish my stepmom a happy birthday. I gotta text her. Right now. So, well, not that my stepmom told me. I'm sorry, but it's her birthday. Happy birthday. So I so we're trying to plan our next family trip, right? Because we're not going to Hawaii this year. So yeah, I'm not going to Hawaii, unfortunately. Um, so we were trying to do a new destination. So my stepmom was all like, "Oh, let's do Dubai." And so she was like, "I will look up the prices and everything, blah blah blah." So she hit me and my stepsister up and she was all like, so just me and your dad, it's 22,000." And she gave like the breakdown of everything. And I was all like, I feel like I'm too broke to even answer this text message. Like 22,000 to go to Dubai? 22,000? That is crazy. I did not realize how expensive it was to go there, but yeah, it's expensive. So yeah, no to Dubai. And I don't do scat play. I don't do waterworks. So I'm not getting pissed or shitted on to go to no Dubai. No, thank you. It's all right. And I heard Dubai wasn't even all that. I really did hear that. I promise you, I really did hear that. They said Dubai wasn't even all that. Like they said, it's not hyped up to what it really supposed to be. So, hey, that's here nor there. But yeah, I say that all to say that my conversations and my relationships with Lady T, hePaints, Carl have all been genuine. It has not been a get back or revenge thing. Have we talked shit or whatever? Yes, of course. But it I haven't done the most to try to get back. My thing of my get back is my success. Literally, that fool is sleeping on somebody's couch right now, prostituting himself to be able to stay out in New York. I'm getting the same amount of views, same amount of money from the comfort of my own home without having to be anybody's dirty prostitute. So at the end of the day, AT2 won. Simple as that. Hell, I'll even put this out here. Out here. Anybody who chose to stay home instead of going to the New York trip but still reporting on it, they won. They won. They literally just reading the transcript or reading the shit on Twitter and then giving it to y'all like they at the courthouse. Shit, they won at the end of the day. So I mean, it is what it is. And again, if you went there in the hopes of becoming a big star, that's not, and I'm not just talking about the knot. Let's be clear, I'm not just talking about him. But if you went there with just trying to be a big star and thinking that you were going to get the TV deals, Hollywood deals, and all that, no, that's not what you were going to get. No, that's not for everybody. Shout out to the people, shout out to all of them, by the way. But you have the Mims, the Tisa Tells, the Armands who are out there really killing it, doing the big thing. So they doing their big one. So at the end of the day, it worked for them. But that's not going to be everybody's success story. And if you're going there thinking like, oh, I'm going to be the number one blogger on this case, just go for the experience. Do not go there thinking that you're going to be number one, because going there with the intent, like, I'm going to be number one. No. And listen, I spent up my New York money for the Cowboy Carter tour. So, Yeah. That money gone. And then, ooh, shit! I just thought about that. I gotta give my stepsister some money because we're going to the Chris Brown concert. But I feel like, listen, she asking me to go to all these damn concerts. I feel like she should be paying for the concert. Don't y'all feel that way? If she asking me to go to all these damn concerts, I think she should pay for them because I gotta pay for the plane ticket, the travel. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I got to work that out. You know, you ever calculate your paycheck beforehand? I always calculate my paycheck and be like, okay, it's gonna be this much, and then all the bills that are gonna come out of it. And like I said, this month was like my best month ever, or not this month. Last month was like my best month ever. So there's a lot of different expenses and things that I'm gonna pay off. I'm probably gonna pay off all my credit cards. I gotta get my plane ticket to Dallas to even go to the Chris Brown show. I'm also going to LA to record and do a few things out there. So, you know, it's a lot of investment. I'd rather spend my money on the investment than to go to the Diddy trial, because I could have went the last week, but I'm all like, no, I'd rather spend my money on investing in me. Just like every day I've been going to the gym, I've been investing in me. And I think this summer, I want you guys to invest in yourself. I'm going to actually come back and do a new video about why I've been taking pictures every day, showing you guys like I'm going to the gym and stuff like that. I'm going to do that on a separate video. But for this one, we're going to close out the podcast. Again, no hate to any of them. Even Victoria, I don't know if you still here or not, because Victoria, here's the thing about Victoria. I don't like Victoria because she's from the Bay Area and we supposed to stick together, but she trusts in Miss Country Backwards Lady T. She trusts in Denat, who's a prostitute. She's trusting all these people over her Bay Area homie. You supposed to be from the Bay. You ain't supposed to be with that fake shit. And that's why I feel disappointed in Victoria. I feel disappointed because she's supposed to rep the Bay and she don't. But it makes sense because she like more on the outskirts of the Bay Area. She ain't in the heart of the Bay. If you from Cali, you know. See, Ray knows what I'm talking about. She on like the outskirts, you know. Like the Bay, like I consider the Bay Area, San Francisco, Oakland, definitely Oakland, Hayward, Berkeley, Richmond. You know, I consider that the Bay Area. When you start going out further than that, like Marin and all this other shit, nah. Thank you, Rose T. Yeah. Right. I just feel like Bay Area is really San Francisco, Oakland, Hayward, Berkeley. Like I feel like it's like there. That's where it is. I feel like when you start going out to the other places, it's not, you know, nah. Mm-mm. Nah, Mm-mm. That nah, no, thank you. But anyway, you guys, this is the end of the show. I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. But we out. Deuces, everybody. I gotta change the intro too, because the intro is for like the main show, and I need a special introduction for this one, or an outro.